What's going on, people, and welcome to a brand new episode of Too Many Games and Not Enough Time. Now, in Too Many Games and Not Enough Time, I get lucky enough to speak to wonderful people all across the globe about our love. Yes, we are talking video games. Now, on today's episode of Too Many Games, I have a gamer. Yes, she is a Sims 4 content creator, a variety streamer, YouTube. Yes, her Sims are for the streets. Yo, her Sims are mad, you know. Selena, aka LinaaGames, welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good. I'm excited to be on the show. How you doing?
I am great. Now, firstly, I wanted to say congratulations for recently graduating.
Thank you. Thanks.
Dope. I love that. Now, what's really funny is when I started this whole concept of Too Many Games, the whole reason I started is because of COVID, and I usually produce shows like in studios and stuff like that, and I was at home and I couldn't get to do any of my work and I was getting frustrated, so I said I'm going to start up a little podcast. And what's amazing is you actually started being a content creator because of COVID, like actually being at home. Tell us about that, man.
Literally, so I've always been interested in content creating. Like, I've always watched Sims YouTubers as I was growing up, and I used to tell myself I could do that, but like didn't really have any encouragement from everyone, so I was just scared. And then lockdown came, and like I always used to record like videos I made, like if I was just creating Sims. One day I showed my friend and she was like, put it on YouTube. And I was like, what, do you dare me? She's like, put it. And I was like, fine, I will. And then I did, and now I'm here. Like, it's literally, it was so spontaneous, and I'm glad I did it. I was so nervous for my first YouTube video, but I'm glad I did. Like, the Sims community are amazing, very supportive. So it's been a fun journey. Like, still going, so it's been good.
Well, your friend is the MVP. I'm so glad your friend did that because your Sims content is hilarious. Now, the first piece of content I watched was your Love Island, and I was sucked in. Like, I'm telling you, people, it's better than watching actual Love Island. Like, it's proper creative. Like, I love the voiceovers, like the production, like how you do it. Like, take us into your world. Like, what is it like creating this? Because for me, like, I'm a content creator, and even me, I was like, rah, this looks complex. Like, you look like you're proper going in. You had all different voice actors. You get me? The bad man came in with his big beard. You get me? Like you went in.
Yeah, it's not easy. Like, it takes me like 15-minute episodes can take me a month or more to make. Like, so I've obviously got the script out. It's very different because I can do, like, it's called a machinima. So it's just a cinematic production, and I'm using the Sims with it. So like, I just make my script, I choose my voice actors. I've just been choosing different people in the community, and I'm so thankful for them because they've made things work. Send it to them, and then like I have to download all these different mods and poses, animations, just so I can get these Sims to do what I want. But Sims don't listen. So it's hell. It can actually be hell sometimes. But yeah, it can literally, like, a little 3-minute scene can take me a day. Like, it takes so long to get them in the right form. And then like the voice acting's been so fun. Like, sometimes I listen to everyone's like voices back and how into it they get, so it's so exciting. And I do really like seeing people's opinions on like my series, especially no one that likes Sims sitting there watching it. It's really nice to see. Yeah,
well, you see me in the comments, boy. Like,
I love it.
I'll be loving it. And you know what's really dope is what I really rate is, for me, I like, no matter what your budget is, if you are completely broke or if you're a millionaire, I like really strong content. And that's what I love from you. Like, I don't know if that was a thing where you just was ringing up your friends and doing it. I don't know if you had a production budget and you was paying people to voice. I didn't know, because everything is at that quality and you're producing like some really, really cool stuff, man. So I had to give you your flowers and kudos for that. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about your gaming history, because obviously no one just wakes up one day and said, "Wow, I'm gonna be a content creator," and has never played a game before in their life. So how did you get into gaming?
So from young, I think Sims was like my main first game. Like I had the little computer games, like, you know, like the Windows games that I would play. But Sims was like my first actual game. I used to always want to like dibble dabble in other like GTA. I used to always see my male cousins play that, but I used to always get told it's a male game, like that's not for you, stick to Sims. So I was just so scared to try anything. So I just stayed with Sims, and I love Sims. Like I've been playing Sims since I was like 7. Like I played it on my Nintendo. I've even played it on PlayStation. Like I've been playing this game. Like, and it's just a good game. I do think Sims 3 is better than Sims 4 though. Like I'm not gonna lie, but I've just been dealing with Sims for ages. And then obviously as I started my content creation journey, I started like branching out more. Like I originally started as Selena Sims. Like I wasn't always LinaaGames. And then one day I just decided I just want to rebrand and be a variety streamer, play something else. And I've been having so much since. I'm not good at the games though. Like, and I think my community love that. They absolutely love seeing me struggle with games because I am not good at some FPS games, but it's been fun.
It's funny how entertaining it is watching people play trash games. But firstly, I rebuke that statement. There's no girl games or boy games. Anyone can play what they want to. So I'm saying that with my chest, first of all. But yeah, like even me, I'm like a big RPG guy. Like I'm a big PlayStation gamer, big Nintendo gamer. Like I like to be lost in lore and narratives and The Last of Us and Final Fantasy VII Remake, or I'll bust up at Apex. But do you know how much I enjoy just playing Sims? And you know, one of the things Sims don't get enough praise for, and I talk about this quite often, is their music. The Sims music is very good, because if you could be building a house for like 6 hours, like non-stop, like, and that music will be in the background and it will never get on my nerves. Like it is so like the music in it bangs. So like you said, you're a Twitch streamer. What have you been playing on your streams? And do you like the Sims music as well?
Yeah, I'm definitely catch myself bumping to Sims music, especially when I can recognize the song that they've like remixed. I'm just like, yes. But
sometimes it sounds better than the original.
Listen,
in a Simlish.
Let me not call out any songs, but there's definitely some better ones in Simlish. On Twitch right now, I'm mainly streaming like Sims. I stream Valorant. I used to stream GTA a lot. Like my GTA gameplay is just chaotic. I'm like the worst driver. Like I know GTA's for bad driving, but you'd actually think I don't have eyes when I'm playing that game. Like, well, I just kind of dibble dabble on everything. I've done like story games, like Tell Me Why, and I'm looking to start Life is Strange because I've seen the new one and it looks wicked. So I just want to start because I've actually never played it. I just try everything, like Pico Park. Like I don't have a specific genre, like, and I just like games I can talk to like my community. Like the recent game 12 Minutes, like that was really cool. It was good for interaction. So I like games that I can get my community involved with heavy and they can make decisions. But yeah, I just stream a bit of everything, but Sims would still definitely be my main game.
Let's break that down. You said you're trash at shooters and you don't play, you're not good at shooters. And you decide the shooter to play is one of the most tactical shooters, Valorant. Like you're not saying, "Raw, let me jump into Apex or let me jump into Call of Duty."
I can't play Apex.
Like you want to do like one of the most tactical shooters ever. Like Valorant is no joke.
No joke, and I will be crying behind my PC because of that game. But it was just the first one I went on. So like when I now go into Apex, I struggle because I've learned how to play with like shooting and no moving. But Apex, you need to move like when you're shooting. So I'm just standing still when everyone's busting their gun at me. And I'm like, okay, I can't play this. But Valorant is definitely was a hard game for me to first start. I should have started with a bit of Call of Duty, but I didn't.
Yeah, you literally jumped in the deep end. So obviously you were saying that you preferred Sims 3. A lot of people say they prefer Sims 3. I really love Sims 4. I think the biggest issue for me between Sims 4 to Sims 3 is with Sims 3, it was a lot more open. You didn't have to travel you didn't have to, you don't have to load every single place to go from this place to that place to that place. It's much better on my PS5 because it loads way quicker. The loading on Sims on the PS4, man, I could go and cook some jerk chicken. I could have made dumplings, fritters, the whole thing, and the thing still ain't loaded. But I want to talk a little bit more about what's your plans as a creator, because obviously you've just graduated, COVID's happened, and this is something that you've taken on, and it's taken off you. Like you're growing such an amazing community. You're building friends in the space. Like people are recognizing you. Like you're doing this thing. How has that changed like your plans in life? Is this something that you want to take serious? Is it still something that's just like a pastime compared to what you want to do with your job? Like how's that changed your life and your outlook?
Definitely. I realized I'm more passionate about it than I thought I was. Like going to uni, that was all cool, was experience, but I just kind of did that to please the family. Like, yay, first child's getting a degree. But as soon as I started the YouTube, I just knew this was for me. Like, I get so much joy, like bringing out content. Like, I can be stressed when I'm editing, but it will never be the same stress that I had when I was at my grad job. Like, I'm happy to be stressed about content. I'm happy to work through it and learn more things. So it's definitely something I want to take more serious. Like the goal right now is to get YouTube partner. Like I'm really trying for that. Like I really think YouTube's a good platform. So I'm just trying to grow on that more. Definitely want to build a stronger Sims community, especially like one in the UK. Like when I first started and joined the community, I was surrounded by a lot of US. Like a lot of my viewers and fan base is from the US. So it's like, I just want to now build more of like a UK and just mix and make sure it's like diverse and just get anyone and everyone playing. And I'm also want people, like I think a lot of simmers fear starting new games. Like I'm trying to let simmers know it's fine to dabble in something else. You want to go to a shooter game, go to it. You don't have to stick to this game just because it's like different to everything else. And that's one thing I was scared of. Like I felt like I'm just a Sims gamer. Like I don't know anything else. It's too late to learn, but I'm glad I did. And it's just something I want to share to everyone else and support.
I'm going to put you on the spot now.
Boy.
Say for example, your phone just rang and EA were like, "Raw, hey, Selena, you're doing this thing, you know." I don't know who from EA is going to talk like that, but they're going to be like, "Selena, you're doing this thing, you know. Like we got a few bags tucked away that we need to spend before like April comes out. Send us your bank details. We're gonna put a thing in there, and we want you to create the next Sim expansion pack." What is it?
I think my next expansion pack would be something heavy on teenagers. Teenagers in the Sims, I just feel like there's not much for them. Like you're wild. As a teenager, you're very wild. You just get up to everything, experience in life. Like that's where you're starting to come out of your shell. I feel like in the Sims, I don't really, like I skip through all those stages with the Sims. Like I just want them to become a young adult and I'll start working. So I'd probably make like some sort of pack that surrounds Sims, more heavy on the partying, but not even just partying, because you get teenagers that don't like all of that. Like proper introverts, like just showing the different personality types, just heavy on the gameplay. I feel like I would make a pack that I wouldn't need a mod for. There don't need to be mods to make it better, but I definitely think it would be a teen pack, something where I just feel like my teenagers are so boring. All they do is go to high school and then come home, like, and maybe they have a curfew, but that's only if you have another pack. I want like a pack for teenagers where you don't need to buy other packs to help the gameplay. Like it's got its own interactions, it's got its own level ups. That's probably what I do. And I really hope if anyone from EA is listening, a team pack is what we really need.
A team pack is what you need. Well, I've got a couple friends out in EA who pre-up the content, so listen to those words.
A team pack.
Now, we're going to go a bit wild because your Sims are for the streets, for real. Like, your Sims are wild. Like, how am I watching your Sims and then you're going through options and it's asking what that mouth do. Or like you get a new sim come to your yard and then she's doing things in your bed after 2 minutes. Like,
Bro,
why are your sims so wild? Like, are you writing these
listen.
scripts or are they just on a recce? Is this
I
you?
wish I could say behind scenes I'm not doing a single thing. When you watch my things, you'll see my reactions. Like, I'm like, what is going on? Like, I need to start making more face cam things, because half of the time I'm like, she's staring at the screen like, this, I had a plan for the episode. This was not it, but okay, we're going to run with this. They just do whatever they like. Like my sim self, I don't know if she's trying to tell me things, but she's been doing a lot. Like, I wish I was in control, but it's mods. A lot of mods are I've got a lot of mods in my game. And like that, what that mouth do, it's like an urban simmer mod, and it's got a lot of all that 18 plus content. But yeah, they're for the streets. They all are. I can never try and make a family friendly Let's Play because they're just doing whatever they want.
Super wild. So when we gonna see Mr. Midas featuring one of your episodes? When am I gonna see my sim self come to life in one of your episodes?
I'll make a sim and bring it, and I'll put in the title. We'll see what madness your sim gets up to. I'm ready for that.
Let's do this. Like, I'm fully ready for that. Your content's super dope, and I want people to go and check you out. Like, you're super entertaining. Like I said, super funny. She's definitely one to watch out. Where can the people find you?
Find me everywhere. I'm on Twitter, LinaaGames. I'm on TikTok as LinaaGames, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. Everywhere is LinaaGames. Like Lina with 2 A's, and you'll find me. I'm on all platforms.
That's it. Yes, go and find her, go and follow her. I'm finally following her back on Twitter. So
finally,
you go and follow her too. And that's it. I've been Mr. Midas. She's been LinaaGames, and we out of here. Peace.
Bye.